happy to be here in New Orleans right now in the midst of a homestand. Guys, here's Lillard. He has 5. Pass to Aminu. He kicks it to Udrich. Just 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. And Ushit sends it back. Wow! Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Udrich. Davis setting the pick for Freak. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Portland leading. Lillard outside. The dish to Vonleh. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Racking up the points down low. Well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top scoring big men in the NBA. Anthony Davis is second.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Yet, no matter how much attention they're getting, they're still going to get their points. I mean, opponents just have to keep fresh legs out there and try to limit the damage and make them work for whatever points they do get.
Some changes for New Orleans. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Gordon subbed in for Tyreek Evans.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team. All right, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team. Let them hear it.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Atlanta Hawks.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here's Campbell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Left side, Davis. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Davis. Lillard against Campbell. Off the pick. And that one is stuffed right through.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And Lillard kicks to Vonleh, puts up the baby hook.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Portland may have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
New Orleans making a switch here. Cole's checked in. Campbell, the pass to Cole. Anderson outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And a wide open look for Freak. And the foul on Chris Kaman. That's his first foul. The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
The shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up. with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for them here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Freak dishes to Usher. Feeds it to Freak. In the corner, it's Gordon for the three. That is good. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now Udrih. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. One-on-one here. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Freak. Gordon's got 5 points so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle
At the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And Anderson kicks to Cole. Here's Campbell. And again, New Orleans.
The more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Dishes to Aminu. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Freak. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Puts it up from 12. Ashik, the pass to Campbell. Gordon kicks to Freak. 56 seconds left to play here in the first. Inside, Anderson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Let's take a look at where the Portland Trailblazers stack up as the season gets underway. Second in rebounds, fourth in steals. And they also show up top 5 in block shots.
And guys, you can't say enough about how well they've rebounded. So often, it's swung the possession battle in their favor, and that's really had a huge impact.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Chris Kaman. And both free throws good for Anderson. Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 7 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
It's taken them no time to build this lead. A great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Ashik. They push it up 4 on 3. Campbell shot's good.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
And the dunk by Vonleh.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pelicans lead by 14. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Let's take them. Come on, New Orleans. Your Pelicans.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
Trailblazers trail by 14. On the court for the Trailblazers. Udrih out there with Henderson. Then there's Davis. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Aminu in at the small forward. Here's Udrih. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Udrih has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Trailblazers. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He finished 21 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And Udrih kicks to Aminu. There's the screen. Knocked loose and stolen by Freak. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. Davis has got 8.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Kicks it to Henderson. Passes it to Udrih. He dishes it to Aminu. And stolen by Freak. Here's Pondexter. Evans kicks to Freak. Goes back up. Can't get it to go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. A second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Portland Mayhem shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. He's off on the second. Pelicans leading by 17. Pondexter dishes to Evans. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Davis, the pass to Ajinça. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Pelicans have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Trailblazers trail by 18. Left side, Davis. He feeds it to Henderson. It's stolen by Ajinça. And here we go. Pelicans running again. Here's Evans. And it's blocked. Here's Davis. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Udrih.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Free throws haven't been too kind to them here in the second quarter. I mean, you have the lead with the ability to extend that lead. In order for that to happen, you've got to make your free throws.
And he sinks the second. Trailblazers trail by 19.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Inside Leaner. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And that's now 11 points for Davis.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Davis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Taking 2 substitution on the court.
New Orleans with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Davis kicks to Anderson. To the paint. Asik dishes to Cole. Screen by Asik. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Cole's got 4 points this quarter. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Vonleh, the pass to Leonard. And that one's good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Davis setting the pick for Freak to the inside. Tries to keep it alive. And stolen by Vonleh. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. On the jam by Gerald Henderson.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Cole, covered by Lillard. And Cole kicks to Freak. The shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. .51 seconds left in the second quarter. And the basket by Lillard.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Looking at the last game.
Had it not for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
Count the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Campbell kicks to Davis. Here's Cole. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so we conclude the first half. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
No slowing him down, just incredible numbers for Freak.
Changes for New Orleans. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Campbell in for Drew Holiday. Portland also making some changes. Chris Kamen's checked in for Plumlee. Myers Leonard comes in for Davis. And it's Udrih in for Damian Lillard. New Orleans leading by 11. Davis and Asik in the middle. Campbell is out there with Tyreke Evans. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The feed to Davis. 13.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Udrih. Campbell defending. Now Udrih. He's got 8. Inside, Leonard. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. While there's a chance, let's show you the team's fast break this season. Pelicans, number